Tales thoroughly told of the terrifying truths of the times, the meanest moments in the history of mankind when ships docked on the shores of this continent and our ancestors, bounded in shackles and chains, stacked like goods, piled one on another and shipped to the Americas to be beasts of burden, working in fields and plantations, getting whipped which caused them to weep, tears on their cheeks caused by tears on their skins, but in the midst of these beatings and bleedings, they never forgot their rhythm singing, because the only thing caged birds owned were songs sang through the lungs of slaves, songs sang in storms, ribcage hymns that guarded their hearts, midnight melodies with glances at the stars. You see, music to this dark skin, to a black man, has always been more than entertainment and money. It was our only possession, the voice of our revolution and rebellion, redemption from oppression. Music was our battle cry, and each tear bled, dripping victory as we marched. Music was our movement, an unstoppable motion, our revolt, a weapon with which we wage war, the only way our stories are successfully being told. Music was our only hope, the joy at the peak of the pain, and with it our ancestors picked up the pain and turned it into freedom. Music was our peace, the only piece of sanity we had when our world went bonkers. It was therapy, keeping body and soul together when dogs, sticks, and stones tried to break us. Music was our comfort, a safe place in the chaos. Home was in our songs, and our songs are the voices we lost in oceans, battlefields, and farmlands. It's a lullaby for the unrested ghost of our past. Our music broke chains. It was company on nights when our eyes didn't dare blink. Our God was in our songs. No wonder they saved us on impossible nights. But our music hasn't always been out there. It wasn't popular demand, fought against, tagged illegal, seen as a joke. It's nothing serious, just a couple of uncivilized baboons chanting. Hardly accepted. It was once upon a time a crime, and if ever you heard black songs in public, it was probably a funeral. But today, our artists are the big deal, getting big deals and endorsements from millions of fans and followers, to covering front pages of magazines, to getting paid to get played by those they once paid to get played, and everything they do is news. We now study these stars like we're a bunch of astronomers. And they are not just celebrities or role models, they are idols, worshipped and believed. And now that our music industry has grown so fast, like it was fertilized, now that our sound comfortably sits on the map, now that the world has grown patient ears, willing to listen, what message are we sending? No pun intended. Pardon my figure of speech, but our songs are nothing more than adult content, X-rated like erotic biology classes, and the boys are learning fast. No wonder the girls are missing their periods. And it's hard to get the TV turned on without getting turned on, because all we see is dangling hips and blinks, overflowing alcohol, and these artists telling us how many girls they would have for the night, how doing drugs is the best inspirational source, how hard the party, how soft they look, how the next career move for our girls is either to be a side chick, a slay queen, or a baby mama. And our boys teaching them to be professional ballers in clubs, players. And it's shocking. And I'm scared. I'm scared because I dread the day I'll be able to give my daughters the best, but they'll still be depressed because they don't know how to twerk. Or my boys feeling oppressed because they don't do drugs or date multiple girls. And it's shocking. It's shocking, but the worst part is there are no insulators. Who would have ever thought there would come a day where we needed sex to sell records? That's like saying we needed thirst to sell water. Well, since trash can sell, the trash can keeps getting recycled. And that's what our music has turned to, noise that you can dance to, beautiful, incinerating, well-articulated nonsense, and insult to our ears. And I don't care if you buy this, because this poem ain't for sale. And it tells a lot about our society when we hand awards to songs that don't celebrate our women but objectify our features, telling us we can have her for the right price, describing our girls as a piece of rag you can use to wipe the urge from within your legs, picture perfecting the art of painting our girls as a gender of easy virtue. Their prosperity has become our poverty. See how cheap they make our women look. And our song that once spoke the pain and struggle of a people that once showed the path for the lost has now become a place where everyone, talented or not, is chasing that green. Well, I pray they don't die chasing that grain, because the game has been privatized. So for vanity, talent for riches. And I remember as a kid, those weekends when my dad played records of greats from his precious turntable sets, and how neighbors would gather in our apartments listening to prophecies and philosophies. These men spoke words touching the very core of our soul. Until today, we still listen to those songs, because true music, once born, never dies. Music is like atomic energy. In the right hand, there's greatness. In the wrong hand, there's an unending destruction. Put a crime in a song, and it becomes legal. You think I'm joking? Check our society. We're already dancing to the lyrics of vulgar rhythm. Music is more than just a game. It's more than chasing glory. They say music is food for the soul, but I guess all we're being fed is junk. Our world is in a coma, and they still can't give us conscious reading. And this poem is not a diss poem, no beefs. I prefer chicken and chips, but it's about that time we go back to the roots and cut off some branches. It's about that time we put evergreen back in our musical lexicon. Because the old game messed up like virtually everyone farted. And it doesn't smell good, because I've seen rappers with no gift inside drop songs that expires before they were released. Songs that couldn't outlive the lifespan of a housefly, and it's just been comic. I guess that's what you get when you have a pack of cards filled with jokers. And if you can summarize our music industry in 4 words: money, sex, fame, and drugs, then I guess music has failed us, and call this poetic justice.